Hello, welcome to Milling's Auto Parts, and more ladies, this one is for you dolls. Today we're diving into the world of tire changing. Now, I know what you ladies are thinking. Why do I need to know this? Well, let me tell you, knowing how to change a tire is an essential life skill, especially for a female. It's like knowing how to cook a basic meal for your hungry boo or kids, or how to do your laundry. You never know when you might need it. Getting a flat tire is about as enjoyable as a root canal performed by a badger. It's one of those things that can ruin your day in an instant. But fear not, because with a little bit of knowledge and some practice, you can turn this frustrating experience into a minor inconvenience. But guess what? You don't have to call your mum or cry for roadside assistance. You have the power to fix this yourself. Imagine the sense of accomplishment you'll feel when you change that tire all on your own. It's a confidence booster, and who doesn't need a little more confidence in their life? Even if you think a lug nut is some weird bar snack, you can handle this. Trust me, it's not as complicated as it seems. With the right tools and a bit of elbow grease, you'll have that tire off in no time. And don't worry, we'll go through each step together so you won't miss a thing. This guide is going to take you from zero to hero in the tire-changing world. We'll cover everything from the tools you need to the step-by-step process of changing a tire. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be a tire-changing pro, ready to tackle any flat tire that comes your way. And trust me, if I can do it, anyone can. I was once in your shoes, clueless and intimidated by the thought of changing a tire. But with a little bit of practice and some guidance, I mastered it. And so can you. This isn't rocket science, folks. It's basic survival. Knowing how to change a tire can save you time, money, and a lot of stress. Plus, it's a great skill to have in your back pocket. You never know when you might need it, and it's always better to be prepared. So put down your smartphone, step away from the latte, and let's get this show on the road. It's time to roll up your sleeves and get your hands a little dirty. Don't worry, it's all part of the process. And who knows, you might even enjoy it. By the end of this, you'll be able to swap tires faster than I can down a pint, maybe. But speed isn't the goal here. The goal is to learn a valuable skill that will serve you well for years to come. So, let's get started and turn you into a tire-changing expert. Ready? Let's do this, ladies. Before you go all gung-ho on that flat tire, you're going to need the right tools. It's not just about having any tools, but the right ones that will make the job easier and safer. Imagine being stranded on the side of the road and realizing you don't have what you need. That's a nightmare scenario we want to avoid. No, your eyelash curler and that rusty spork from your camping trip won't cut it. While they might be handy for other things, they are definitely not going to help you change a tire. You need tools that are specifically designed for the job at hand. We're talking proper car stuff here. First up, the jack. This is an essential piece of equipment. Without it, you won't be able to lift your car off the ground to remove the flat tire. Make sure you have a jack that is compatible with your vehicle's weight and size. This bad boy lifts your car like it's nothing. It's designed to handle the weight of your vehicle with ease, making the process of changing a tire much more manageable. Always ensure your jack is in good working condition before you need to use it. Next, the lug wrench. It's the muscle in this operation, loosening and tightening those lug nuts. Without it, you won't be able to remove the flat tire or secure the spare one. A good lug wrench will give you the leverage you need to easily turn those stubborn nuts, and of course, the piece de resistance, the spare tire. This is what will get you back on the road. Make sure your spare tire is in good condition and properly inflated. A flat spare tire is just as useless as the flat tire you're trying to replace. Hopefully, it's not flatter than a pancake. You did check it recently, right? Regularly checking your spare tire's air pressure and overall condition is crucial. You don't want to be caught off guard with a spare that's not ready to go. So take a few minutes every month to ensure your spare is in top shape. This small step can save you a lot of trouble down the road. And while we're at it, don't forget to have a few other essentials in your toolkit. A pair of gloves can keep your hands clean and protected. A flashlight is invaluable if you need to change a tire in the dark. And a tire pressure gauge can help you keep all your tires, including the spare, properly inflated. Being prepared with the right gear can make all the difference in a stressful situation. So gather your gear, make sure everything is in good working order, and you'll be ready to tackle that flat tire with confidence. Remember, preparation is key. With the right tools and a little know-how, you can handle a flat tire like a pro. Now I know what you're thinking. Let's just change this tire in the middle of the motorway during rush hour. Brilliant idea, Einstein. No, find a nice level spot off the road. A parking lot, a side street, your nan's driveway, you get the picture. Just be safe, safety first, ladies. Engage the handbrake, put the car in park, or gear if you're still rocking a stick shift, and turn on your hazard lights. We don't want any unexpected vehicular encounters while you're down there wrestling with rubber. Here's where the real fun begins. Grab that lug wrench and find those pesky lug nuts. These little guys are the gatekeepers to getting your tire off, so let's give them the attention they deserve. They're the big round things holding the tire in place. Now channel your inner strongman or woman, we're all about equality here, and turn the wrench counterclockwise. It might take a bit of effort, but that's part of the adventure. If those nuts are tighter than a drum, try using your body weight. Sometimes a little extra force is all you need to get things moving. Don't be afraid to put some muscle into it. No, seriously, push down on that wrench like your life depends on it. Imagine you're in a high-stakes action movie and this is your big moment. The more dramatic, the better. Just don't blame me if you throw your back out. Remember lefty-loosey, righty-tighty? This little rhyme is your best friend when it comes to loosening and tightening lug nuts. It's simple, but it works. Unless you're driving one of those fancy European cars, then it's probably the opposite. European cars like to be different, so make sure you're turning the right way. Double-check your car's manual if you're unsure. If you're still having trouble, you might need to bring out the big guns. A breaker bar can give you the extra leverage you need to loosen those stubborn nuts. It's like a lug wrench on steroids. Attach the breaker bar to the lug nut and give it a good push. You should feel it start to give way. Just be careful not to apply too much force too quickly, as you don't want to damage the nut or the wheel. Once you've got the lug nut loosened, you can switch back to your regular lug wrench to finish the job. The breaker bar is great for getting things started, but the lug wrench is better for the finer work. After you've loosened all the lug nuts, you can usually remove them by hand. Just give them a few more turns and they should come right off. Keep them in a safe place as you'll need them to put the tire back on later. A small container or a plastic bag works well for keeping track of your lug nuts. You don't want to lose any of them as they're essential for keeping your tire securely attached to your car. With the lug nuts removed, you can now lift the tire off the car. Be careful as tires can be heavy. Lift with your legs, not your back, to avoid injury. Place the tire on the ground next to your car. You're now ready to put on your spare tire or make any necessary repairs. Congratulations. You've successfully loosened the lug nuts and removed the tire. Now tighten up and you're all done. Remember, we sell a wide range of tires and tools at Millings Auto Parts. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.